Using SMARTIO. Input Mode. Lesson 3. SMARTIO Input Mode. Typing for printed text iOS, English input, number and symbol input. How to hold SMARTIO in printed text mode. Hold SMARTIO device properly to input printed text. Hold SMARTIO facing the keypad with the power button on the bottom of the device. Key arrangement for printed text mode. Shall we check about function keys arrangement? L1 is ESC key. L2 is the language selection key. L3 is number symbol selection key. L4 is shift key. R1 is backspace key. R2 is space key. R3 is enter key. Key arrangement for each language. English. The arrangement is the same as the T9 keypad. N1 is null. N2 is A, B, C. N3 is D, E, F. N4 is G, H, I. N5 is J, K, L. N6 is M, N, O. N7 is P, Q, R, S. N8 is T, U, V. N9 is W, X, Y, Z. N10 is asterisk. Press L4 and N10 for a comma. N11 is @ sign. N12 is pound sign. Press L4 and N12 for a period. Printed text input for English. Press N2 for A. Press N2 twice for B. Press N2 3 times for C. Press N3 for D. Press N3 twice for E. Press N3 3 times for F. Press N4 for G. Press N4 twice for H. Press N4 3 times for I. Press N5 for J. Press N5 twice for K. Press N5 3 times for L. Press N6 for M. Press N6 twice for N. Press N6 3 times for O. Press N7 for P. Press N7 twice for Q. Press N7 3 times for R. Press N7 4 times for S. Press N8 for T. Press N8 twice for U. Press N8 3 times for V. Press N9 for W. Press N9 twice for X. Press N9 3 times for Y. Press N9 4 times for Z. Press L4 key as shift key for capital letters in English. Number and symbol input. Press L3 key to toggle between number and symbol.
Symbol mode. Number mode.
Press L1 key to return to the language input mode. In number input mode, the number and symbol keys are assigned as the same as in the QWERTY keyboard. To type a symbol on the right of a key, press L4 key as shift key and then the keys you want accordingly. N1 is for number 1 and an exclamation mark is put when L4 and N1 are pressed. N2 is for number 2 and @ sign is put when L4 and N2 are pressed. N3 is for number 3 and # sign is put when L4 and N3 are pressed. N4 is for number 4 and $sign is put when L4 and N4 are pressed. N5 is for number 5 and % sign is put when L4 and N5 are pressed. N6 is for number 6 and caret is put when L4 and N6 are pressed. N7 is for number 7 and ampersand is put when L4 and N7 are pressed. N8 is for number 8 and asterisk is put when L4 and N8 are pressed. N9 is for number 9 and left parenthesis is put when L4 and N9 are pressed. N10 is for asterisk and underscore is put when L4 and N10 are pressed. N11 is for number 0 and right parenthesis is put when L4 and N11 are pressed. N12 is for # sign and + is put when L4 and N12 are pressed. How to input symbols on English input mode. In symbol input mode, you can type additional symbols assigned in the QWERTY keyboard except the number keys. To type a symbol on the right of a key, press L4 key, Shift, and the keys you want accordingly. N1 is for grave accent, and tilde is put when L4 and N1 are pressed. N2 is for minus sign, and underscore is put when L4 and N2 are pressed. N3 is for equals sign, and plus sign is put when L4 and N3 are pressed. N4 is for left bracket and left brace is put when L4 and N4 are pressed. N5 is for right bracket and right brace is put when L4 and N5 are pressed. N6 is for backlash and vertical bar is put when L4 and N6 are pressed. N7 is null. N8 is for semicolon and colon is put when L4 and N8 are pressed. N9 is for apostrophe and quotation mark is put when L4 and N9 are pressed. N10 is for comma and less than sign is put when L4 and N10 are pressed. N11 is for period and greater than is put when L4 and N11 are pressed. N12 is for slash and question mark is put when L4 and N12 are pressed. Editing text. It is compatible with voice over text editing. To go forward one character, press R4 and N6. To go back one character, press R4 and N4. To go forward one word, press L1 and N6. To go back one word, press L1 and N4. To go up one line, press R4 and N2. To go down one line, press R4 and N5. To go to the beginning of a line, press L3 and N4. To go to the end of a line, press L3 and N6. To go to the beginning of a paragraph, press L1 and N2. To go to the end of a paragraph, press L1 and N5. To go to the previous paragraph, press L1 and N2. To go to the next paragraph, press L1 and N5. To go to the top of the text field, press L3 and N2. To go to the bottom of the text field, press L3 and N5. To select text as you move, press L4 and combine a command to move the cursor on characters, words, or lines. To select all text, press L3 and N1. To copy selected text, press L3 and N9. To cut selected text, press L3 and N8. To paste selected text, press L3 and R3. To undo a last change, press L3 and N7. To redo the last change, press L4, L3, and N7. Please refer to the text manual to check more detailed contents.